Okay, dudes, my grandma's getting organized. And I'm trying to find a place to whiz. That's your pad over there. Show them what you're organizing. I told Papa that don't whiz on that stuff. You told that to Papa? Well, did you? I'm not gonna say. Come on, let's go. Do you need to go outside and go potty? I need to have some more of that ice cream, women. That shit was good. I'm feeding everybody, including myself, way too much sugar, dudes. It ain't healthy, but it sure is good. Oh man, I just stepped in a puddle of piss. Okay. Puddle of piss, puddle of piss. Only to the garden, girls. Come on. Where'd you go? Where did she go? Okay, let's hope she's still inside whizzing somewhere. Otherwise she ran off. I didn't run off. I just outsmarted you like always, Grandma. So I had this big old overflowing stack of stuff in this basket on our desk, and I said, I gotta organize it. Yeah, you didn't say you gotta organize it, did you, Grandma? Okay. So we're working really hard on the house lately, and I found this stack of stuff to organize. Let me put you guys somewhere where you can watch me organize it. I like the way you like it. Can you stop? We like the way you like it, Grandma. We like the way you twerk it, Grandma. And I've been trying to pare down the house. Fill it back up again, right? Don't even joke about it. So I've been watching these really cool videos on YouTube about how to organize shit, and I hate most of them, to be honest. But I found one that was cool, and then I had to get off of YouTube to take a picture of a document. And then I got back to YouTube and it was gone, and I have no idea where it is now. You're supposed to look in the name of it. No, it's supposed to fucking be there when I go. I'm Sally Clem, your wife. No, you're probably right. So anyway, I'm trying to organize stuff and throw bunches of stuff away, but not anything that matters, like old papers. What are you talking about? That the old papers matter? Yeah, some of them, but any of them that are important. I don't want to throw away. So anyway, I thought I'd keep you guys turned on for a minute, and you thought you'd toin them on. You know I can toin them on, Grandma. You always do, just like you toin on the neighbors. She's always toining on. I'm always toining on the neighbors, especially one like the Grandma. Papa's out in the greenhouse right now. Oh, cool. Okay. Gotta save that. That's really important. My really important pile got mixed in with my not as important pile, but I go over and decay. I toin his head, right? Sure do. You toin his head and everybody else's. Well, ain't that the truth? Mainly because you're acting weird with decay. Why, Grandma? Yeah. So let's relax and let me do this. There's a Subway thing, but we don't have. I'm gonna throw that away. So. We tried to go to Subway the other day. We got there exactly at 9 on our bikes. It was hard for us to get there because, well, it was just difficult for us to get there. And they closed right then. Oop. The nice young man was leaving, and we said, hey, is there any place open? He's like, well, I don't know. So we went over to Taco Bell, got some food, and then sat on a rock, ate some of it, and then came home and ate the rest. I'll tell you what, we've been only eating sugar lately. It's really pretty bad. This one isn't applicable, so. I like the way you work it, Grandma. I like the way you twerk it, Grandma. I like the way you work it, twerk it, Grandma. I've been feeding the girls tons of sugar. I've been eating tons of sugar. Darren, I've been trying to get him to eat tons of sugar. He's eating a little bit. This says I owe him money. I don't know how in the hell that could be. So, there's something wrong with that. I better call on that. What's this? Oh, yeah, okay. So we thought, just let them watch us while we do hang out and do stuff around the house like we used to. And yeah, we do sometimes, but, well, actually rarely, but yeah, I think I find this. I'll just call them and ask them. And just some of these documents I have to keep. I don't like it. I wish they would put it where it's all folded together and collated, you know. Then my life becomes a little bit easier. Collate with some folate, like papa. Folate isn't bad for you. It's good, especially if you're a fetus. It's actually good for you probably about any time, but fetuses really need folic acid for their brain development. You and Papa need to take quite a bit more of that than you're taking, huh, Papa? Mama. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I need to find my folate, but I can't remember where I put it. Actually, I think it's in that basket over there. You just can't unearth the basket. Like, I got to tell you, I have not eaten this much sugar since a long time ago. Passport for Human Rights. It's the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and it's by Amnesty International, in case you were wondering. And there's also a Universal Declaration of Human Rights of the Child. This is all rights for all people. Let's see what we can find. Let's see. Let's see. What's this? Well, I want to find one that they have pictures. It has pictures. That helps me to read it. I'm looking for one. there's a preamble. And that's cool. And it's talking about you know, kind of the right not to be detained, the right to find asylum in other countries, the right, well, no one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Okay. Everyone has the right to a nationality. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. It includes, you know, through media, regardless of frontiers, peaceful assembly and association, and no one may be compelled to belong to an association. This is more like, you know, nationality and like pretty broad, generalized. And I'm looking to see if there's one on everyone has the right to rest and leisure, including reasonable limitation of working hours and periodic holidays with pay. Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of himself and of his family, including food, clothing, housing, and medical care, and necessary social services, and the right to security in the event of unemployment, sickness, disability, widowhood, old age, or other lack of livelihood in circumstances beyond his control. So I was wondering if they were going to talk about housing, because our housing has been always, you know, threatened for, it's all right now, but our housing has been threatened in the past, and right now they're leaving us completely alone, which I'm more than happy about. Me too. Me too. But now we know the human rights, the Declaration of Human Rights. A little bit about it, right? Yep. I want to be I want to declare myself to having human rights as well. They need to have a Declaration of Human Rights for the animal species, race, or whatever we are. I'll tell you, I don't know what other people would describe me as being, but I'm, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a poison. And as far as I'm concerned, you are too. Well, that's because I am a poison. I'll tell you what, Grandma, you and my grandma, my papa, I mean, have not been tweeted right in this world. No wonder you're getting a little googly-headed. Wait, Google. Google.com, right, Papa? I like the way you work it, Grandma. So, we're getting organized a little bit at a time. I've really been wanting to rest and relax. So, no, I mean, I've been wanting to rest and relax, but I've also been wanting to get a lot of work done slowly. And then I kept getting sidetracked. And then I finally saw that big basket of, you know, documents, and I said, I gotta do something with it. It's making me nuts. It's making my nuts, white pepper. Well, me and my sweetheart have all these high aspirations. The high compared to me, I'm pretty low. You're not low. Well, I've eaten way too much ice cream to think straight. Me too. Okay. So, I think I've gone through the whole basket and done a generalized get rid of stuff. So, I don't know. I hope you've enjoyed this whole getting organized show. And I hope you're feeling a little more organized. What, you done already? Yeah, it's time for me to watch some YouTube videos on how to get organized. Well, you definitely need to put this one on there for how to get organized. What have we taught them? We've taught them that, you know, I don't know what we taught them. Let's say this is number 1. Pull all your papers out into your futon in the middle of the kitchen, into your bed in the middle of the kitchen, and just throw away the trash. What I decided is anything that has an account online that we can access, throw away that stuff, unless it's important something, and nothing was. But, you know, take the stuff that's online that I or Darren has an account where, like, say, the bank. I can go and see all my bank records on my telephone app or my computer app, okay? And we can also find the electric bill, the gas bill, the not the insurance stuff so far, and stuff like that. And so I'm trying to throw away all that stuff that we already have a record of online. Anything else, I'm trying to research how to get online and get those private account shit, and get rid of the papers, because the papers are filling us up to our gills. Is that what happens to fish when they're swimming? They get papers up to the gills. Nowadays it's happening, and it's not just papers, right, Grandma? Right. It's trash bags. My grandma is a living, breathing example of how to save shit. She sure is, and I'm proud of her for it. Now, she's throwing away some papers, but just some old dirty ones. I'd burn them. I would burn these papers if I had a fireplace, okay? Not because of their private, but because it turns it into energy. It heats the house. I could grill over it, cook over it. And I told, Luna actually, I'm the one who mentioned it. Like, yes. I said, let's grill on them. Let's grill it. Use it for grilling. Grilling energy. But it's too cold to grill. 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 But I'm thinking that you know what I'm gonna say, Will. White pepper. You mean we could anticipate your line? No, I'm talking to Will. We haven't talked to Will in quite a while. I'm not going to do a shout out to him, but you know who you are, Will. Will who? I don't appreciate it. Let me up there, Grandma. You know who you are, Will. Your last name starts with a C. And you live in Nebraska, not Old Nebraska. I would love to visit Nebraska because only Will lives there, and it would be a lot. Nebraska, the old Nebraska, is nice too, but Nebraska would be unpopulated completely. And that one, no, landfill little all over the place. Right, Grandma? That might make things sucky for my grandma. She wouldn't have any litter to pick up. Oh, I'd find some. Okay, well, since Will came into our house last, it's kind of gotten pared down a bit, Will. Not completely, thank goodness, but a little bit. Okay, that's Alex. I've shown you Alex many a time. Okay, catch you guys later. Darren's just out at the greenhouse watering plants or playing trumpet or playing tennis. Isn't he doing that outside the greenhouse? Yes, they know what I mean. I feel like going potty on something, Mama. I'm proud of you, girl. They haven't had a lot of exercise, and neither have I, but we've sure eaten a lot of sugar to make up for it. The gorilla's right, Papa.